I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellence. I must go home. My son is sick.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new... The epidemic still rages. But now that we have a city there, quite a few
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything? you for your visit. See you soon. Whatever you need to be the talk of all serene.
Opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious. What you're about to discover could save your life. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Hello, sir.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case,
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
excellent. On his book, your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fella.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all in any case.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself in. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
If you had any idea who I am... Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
A rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets was to my help and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Locked. Locked.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress! Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness.
The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Your Highness, I'm happy your absence this morning worried.
Come now. I am sad to... Would you believe those still... Ta-da!
You might have...
Take away the risk and halve the...
I fear that...
But... I need to be leaving.
Come on! Citizens of Serene, come to me! You won't regret this.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named... Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself, but you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tierfleet. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage.
You seem slightly hesitant.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Are your boots worn through? Is your head out of style? Celebrate the miracle of science. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish. Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
I don't have the key. Locked.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene, his matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive...
Governor Buren will thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least...
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take...
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to... The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around... The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed... This union was originally put into place to better... But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically, and of course, exchanges in knowledge were strong. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim each day...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart. Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pledge?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have...
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have...
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I have... We have nothing else to do but pray that the luminous might
I must be going. Farewell.
May the light guide.
Good day, Excellency. How goes the conflict with the Brit?
Your territory is, alas, the only one. We fight on every...
And on
The Brit,
I must be going.
may...
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Stop! I beg of you!
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it in
You'll find all you need in our selection. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our...
Yes. We were finally able to recover your...
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't...
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy. Very well. What do I need?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wait. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contract?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. But this cargo must reach the Isle.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tier...
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready? Can we wait?
We should be able to set sail. I'm still without news.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but...
This Jonas, does he have...
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But, yes.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are so. Unless you're asking me to turn...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves at...
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we...
Commander is gonna have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's. Be back soon, Captain. Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me...
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be? Give me...
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have... And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Laura.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any...
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers...
I don't know where to start with this. Do you?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, the itch for a drink gets us all, but to him... Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and he knows his craft well, in spite of being so young. He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well.
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him, but...
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and...
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was the other day. Well,
Why didn't you intervene? Did you...
And the captain.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't...
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gent... You think my story is nothing but...
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a joke. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now.
Thank you, Lara. I need...
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this. And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken. Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to mind.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken...
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You should. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold...
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the...
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his time. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different... I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew are coming.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of the kind of men you can round up for a few coins. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some... And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have...
Tell me what happened that
A rich merchant.
And
I think I wouldn't have thought...
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed... And him...
Tell me what happened.
A rich...
And after...
It just so... And I think I wouldn't have thought...
Who was the rich merchant?
No, sir. It was...
Where can I...
He has a...
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I owe the honor?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here. But...
It concerns a delicate matter. Well, according to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. He has simply returned home. Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got us...
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunk...
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that...
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men... A gesture that your drunkards must have
What was your son doing on a...
It is what they do. Through pacts and...
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitude, this horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand, until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Excuse me, madam, but
if you would be so...
With respect, my...